Hello and good afternoon, everyone. We are back for another day of our Go Live. We're coming to you live from San Francisco, and Candy is back in the Bay Area from her vacation. So, welcome back. My name is Luisa. I'm a mom of two, a full time employee, and a proud digital business owner.
Hello guys, good afternoon. My name is Candy. I'm a mom of two and a full-time employee and a proud digital business owner. Sorry.
Hi everyone. I'm Carla. I'm also a mom of two, a full-time employee, and a proud digital business owner.
Okay, so thank you guys for supporting us with our Go Live today. Our topic is breaking free from paycheck to paycheck living. So if you're always counting the days until payday, if you had to tell your kids, maybe next time, whenever they ask for something, because the budget is too tight, sometimes it breaks our hearts to say that. And we know that feeling because we've been there. We work hard to do our best and still felt like it wasn't enough. And that taught us something that change doesn't come from waiting for the perfect time. It comes from making small brave choices. And that's what our digital business gave us, a new way forward. Things started to change little by little when we made some small but powerful choices. And so let us share them with you, not as someone who has it all figured out, but as someone who knows exactly how it feels to live paycheck to paycheck and what it feels like to break free from that cycle. The first one is I found a way to earn from home. So before I started this digital business, I was stuck in the cycle. My husband and I have a stable job, but the moment the bills were paid and the groceries were bought, there wasn't much left. Sometimes kulang pa siya. And, we're constantly worried, like, what if something happens? What if our car breaks down or the air conditioner just stops working or, just some unexpected medical bills. And there are a lot of what ifs. So when I came across this digital business, I was curious, but I was scared too because I wasn't techie. I didn't have any business background, and I was already busy with my full time job and plus yung sa house. But in my mind, I knew that something had to change, and my main goal was just to earn a little extra to help pay for other expenses. So I started learning. I showed up for the free training. I listened. I asked questions, and when I took the leap, I started earning from home. And it's not much, but that small income helped fill the gaps. I could fill up gas for our cars and buy groceries without touching our main account. And having that extra income brought peace of mind for us. So one lesson is you don't need to be perfect or fully ready to start. You just need to be willing and take that first step, even if it's small.
Yes, and then the second one is I got clear about where my money was going. So before, I didn't really like checking our bank account. I would just hope the money would last until the next paycheck. But deep inside, I was always stressed. I didn't want to see how fast it was disappearing. One day, I decided to write down everything we were spending, even the small stuff like snacks, online shopping, and delivery fees. I was surprised at how fast it all added up. That's when I realized why it always felt like our money was just gone. So I made a small change. I started keeping track of our expenses. I made a simple budget that made sense for our family. I also started tracking what I was earning from the business, where it was going, and how I was using it. That little change made a big difference. I didn't feel so lost anymore. I felt more in control. I finally knew where our money was going, and that gave me more confidence in making decisions. So, lesson is when you know where your money is going, you can decide where you want it to go, and that's when you start to feel more at peace.
Yes, and then the next is I learned how to multiply my income, not just save it. So, like many moms or adults, like we grew up being taught to save our money, right? Like you get a paycheck, you save a certain percentage or a certain amount, and then that's it, that's your savings. Yet it is very, very important to save, but at some point you realize that no matter how much you try to save, the real issue is that we need to earn more. So I didn't want to pick up another side hustle. I didn't want to have another job, because that just takes away time from my family. Like, if I had a second job, let's say I worked at Starbucks or Target or wherever, that that amount of time that you're working there, it's taking away time with your family. Like, in taxes will also take it away, right?
Mhm.
So you don't want to have another draining side hustle, right? Because we're trying to figure out, this is 2025. We're trying to work smarter here, not harder. So we want something sustainable, something that could grow, something that will work for us in the background 24/7, like this digital business, because of its automation. I didn't know about this before. So I was like many people, I was, curious as well. Like Luisa, I was also scared. But that's the whole point of being digital, because you work in the background. This business became a tool. So when you start applying what you learn, like, again, using that automated system, maybe creating content that other moms relate to, using that step by step training that this business provides for us, and it's free, by the way. You build something from your phone too. Like, sometimes I'm just on my phone and we have to go live, and I'm with Louisa and Candy. So all you really need is your phone and your internet. You can have a laptop too if that makes it easier for you. But that's all you really need. Um, and little by little, you can start earning. Again, like Luisa, I also wanted to start earning a little, just to, fill in the gaps. Because, again, like, maybe you're not even saving enough, because it's and you're living paycheck to paycheck. Your savings, maybe it's going to your 401k, which you can't touch until you retire. So
Mhm.
you're not really liquid. You don't have that money that you're easily able to use. Like Luisa said, in case something happens, like, emergencies, things happen at your house, something breaks, where are you gonna get the money? So all those things, it really just made it very clear to me that I needed to start a side hustle that's easy, that's flexible, something that works for me 24/7 in the background. So, again, the lesson here is saving can only take you so far, but learning how to grow your income, especially in a way that works around your life, it will change everything for you. Luisa? Oh, I can't hear you.
No audio.
No, I can't hear you.
Hold on, guys. We're having
Yeah, sorry guys, we're having technical difficulties. We can't hear you, Luisa.
nothing.
Maybe she can't see us.
Yeah.
No. Sorry, everyone. This is part of having a digital business.
Yes.
Like, internet problems, computer problems. That's all part of it. It's okay. We'll, no, we can't hear you. Sorry, guys. Bear with us for a few minutes.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
No. You wanna do your next one first?
Yeah, so I'll do my next one
Mhm.
first. So for me, I stopped saying maybe later to myself. So I used to tell myself maybe later, maybe when I'm less tired, maybe when the kids are older, maybe when life isn't so busy. But I realized there will always be something. Life will always be full. As a mom, things are never completely calm or quiet. And if I kept waiting for the right time, I'd keep putting myself last. So one day, I just said, that's it. I'm doing this, even if I was nervous. Even if I felt like I didn't have it all figured out, and that decision to stop waiting led to so many blessings. I started small, but I started. And because of that one, yes, I'm here now, growing, learning, and helping others do the same. So the lesson is that there's no perfect time. Sometimes the biggest change starts when you finally stop saying maybe and start saying yes to yourself.
Hi, Luisa. Can we hear you now? Not yet. Okay, so for me, the next one is I surrounded myself with people who were growing too. So one of the biggest reasons I stayed stuck for so long was that I felt alone. So no one was around me thinking about building a business or breaking free from paycheck to paycheck living, right? Because it's very comfortable to have that steady income from your full-time job. It's very comfortable because you know where your next paycheck is coming from or when it's gonna come in. But having a business of your own, that's really a big risk.
Mhm.
But you know what they say, big risk, big reward, right? So a lot of people don't have that courage to start that business because of that risk. But a lot of people are also just trying to survive, and that makes me believe that maybe that's all I could do because it's the safe thing to do. So but when I joined this business, because of need, right, I was tired of living that paycheck to paycheck life. I was tired of just getting by, or maybe like putting things off for the next month because just our income isn't enough. But
Mhm.
that's why I joined this business, and that's when everything changed because I met other moms, some ahead of me, of course, some just starting to, and they were dreaming big. They were doing the work, and they were cheering each other on. So that's when I realized, I don't have to do this alone. So the encouragement, the community, the weekly lives, and all of that gave me the motivation to keep going even on hard days. So
Mhm.
again, you don't really need to be the strongest person. You just need to be surrounded by people who won't let you give up, because at the end of the day, people are there to help you, not pull you down. So you have to surround yourself with the right people. So I am honestly, like, there are times like I've always felt like I want to quit. Really,
Mhm.
it's that's the truth. I sometimes have that thought, like maybe I'm gonna quit right now. It's too much, with full time job, with the kids, with everything else that's going on. I want to quit, but I don't, because I'm surrounded by all these people who inspire me, and I can't give up on my dream now because if I'm where am I going to go? I'm back to square one, back to
Mhm.
just living paycheck to paycheck, back to not doing anything about it. So for me, it's better to just keep working on something that has the potential to get me to where I want to be, get me to, fulfill that dream of flexibility, of time freedom, financial freedom. Hopefully, I can retire soon and not wait
Mhm.
until, I'm old and too old to travel. Really, that's what I want to do. I want to travel. I want to see my parents more often who live in the Philippines. So why wait until I'm old? Time is just passing us by.
Yeah.
Do we have Louisa back?
I think we can still hear her. Think she's still having audio problems.
Okay.
Just trying to get in. Mm.
Okay, so do you want to just talk about that last point while Louise is
Um,
having fixing her technical issues.
Yeah, so the last point that Luisa wants to share is like, she stopped relying on just one source of income.
Yes.
Yeah, because before, it's only her husband that works, and it's only, and they only rely on like his full-time job. So whenever, something unexpected happens, you know, it's always like stressed out.
I think we can all relate to that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because especially if you only have one income in your household, it's really hard to be secure in that, because if something
Mm-hmm.
happens to their job, um, that's it for you. You don't have
Mm-hmm.
anywhere else to get income. So I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that because of our economy right now. You never know when you're going to get laid off, and especially if
Yes.
you're the breadwinner of your family, um, that's it. That's you're stuck. You don't know where to get your next income. Maybe you're just going to be relying on unemployment from the government, which
Mm-hmm.
isn't really a lot.
Yes.
So again, this business, that's where this business comes in. And that's
Mm-hmm.
where this business can help you be financially secure because you have another source of income coming in. And again, this may be your second source of income because it's your
Mm-hmm.
side hustle. But in this business, we have five streams of income, correct?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So you don't have to rely on just one source of income because you can do so many other things in this business that can help you bring money in. So if one part of the business isn't doing well, maybe the other one can bring you more money.
Yes.
So there's a lot of layers in this business that we encourage you to learn more, like attend our free live webinar.
Mm-hmm.
You'll learn more about what we do and how it can help you and your family in the future.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, we can hear you.
I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened there. I didn't even touch anything. It's
Yeah.
working now.
I know. It's
Yes.
okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So should I do the fourth one or
Yes.
Yes, sure.
Mm-hmm.
We touched on it a little bit. Just we said that you stop relying on only one source of income stream.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So let me just look my. So yeah, the fourth one is I just stopped relying on one source of income. So yeah, back then we just rely on two incomes for me and my from me and my husband's full time job, and that's it. So whenever something unexpected would come up, we don't have any other option but to get it from our savings. It was really stressful knowing that if anything happened to that one income stream, we'd be in trouble. So starting this digital business gave us a second stream of income, and that's a big. So it may not be a lot for now, but it helped and gave us, less to worry about when something unexpected comes. And having this backup turned into having more security and hopefully eventually, more freedom for us. And one lesson is relying on just one source of income keeps you in survival mode. Having a second stream, even if it's small, can give you that peace of mind. So yes. And so yeah, if you're tired of barely making it to the next payday, if you're tired of seeing maybe next time for your kids, if you're dreaming of a life where you can finally breathe, please know that you're not stuck. You're not too late to start something new, start this digital business, and you're not alone. We're just a regular mom who made a few brave choices of jumping into this business, and now we get to help others do the same. So this digital business opened this door for us, and if you're looking for a way out of that cycle, maybe it can open the door for you too. So when you're ready, we'd love to help you take that first step. Maybe it will be the change that you've been waiting for.
Yes.
So,
So the first step is to register to any of our website. My website it's theinglegacy.com. Carla's it's carlaperganan.com. And Luisa's at luisaenriquez.com. So go to any of our website, register with your name and email address, and you'll get the link to our free 90-minute webinar which gives you an overview of what the digital business is. And from there, you can make that informed decision if this is something that will be helpful for you and your family as well.
Yeah, so again, if you're tired of living paycheck to paycheck, you're even tired of going to your 9 to 5 job, there are other options out there. You just have to be brave enough to take that risk. Again, big risk, big reward, right? So don't rely on just one income stream because it's really, that's also a big risk for you and your family, just relying on one income stream. Because if anything happens, don't rely on our economy right now. If you get laid off, you have no backup. So while you have a full-time job, I think this is the best time to start. That way, like if something ever happens, you are secure. You and your family know when your next income is gonna come in, where it's gonna come from. So don't wait until that time. So start now. Go to our free live webinar where what Candy mentioned earlier, and we'll if you have any questions after watching that video, we'll help you answer all of that, and we can help you get started too.
Yeah, so that's it for us today. Thank you for watching, and so sorry about the glitch earlier. I don't know what happened there, but yeah, thank you for watching, and we hope to see you again tomorrow. Have a great day, everyone. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Bye.